everyone, this is Ranger Rob and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living Show. And I wish everybody's having a great day. We get a lot of new subscribers. I always want to make sure and say hello to them. And I urge you guys in the comments below to say hello or say what's going on, things you're thinking about, things you'd like us to talk about. We certainly can. And we certainly can't start the day off without checking out some of our, wow, those look really good, little tomatoes. So we're gonna go check on things today, and probably talk about a few things today. And the puppies are doing great. They've been working on old bones that they've had around the yard. Time for me to collect those and get some new ones in their rotation. Well, I decided not to do chores with you guys today and just thought I'd kind of spend the day with you. Our little ones here have been enjoying bones, but apparently the little one thinks she needs two of them. So let's not have any fights. Belle, come on, you only get one. You only get one. There. Settled that problem. So I was watching a video, Appalachian Homestead I think it was, and she brought up a really good point. Is have you ever taken the time to really analyze our grandparents, even our parents, even our great-great-parents, grandmas and all that stuff, the skills that they had that were just kind of expected? They knew how to can, they knew how to utilize food, they've been through wars, they've been through depressions, and our current state of people, when they actually start learning to can, it's like a whole new fascination to them, and which is good. But it's kind of funny, I think sometimes we don't take the time to appreciate what our grandparents had to do on a regular basis, especially during the Depression and the wars, from rationing to maybe not having all the different kinds of foods like we have, and realize maybe only potatoes or certain things were available, and they learned how to utilize that stuff to be different every day, and knew how to make breads and a lot of homemade things like tomato sauce and things like that. I remember my mother used to make all of our tomato sauce by hand. I tried it once and didn't do so well. So anyway, I think today I just kind of like to take the time and appreciate our grandmothers and our generations before us instead of the generation ahead of us. I think my problem is I watch TikTok today, and I'm pretty sure our evolution is going down. Not that I believe in evolution, but to look at people today, if we did lose our electricity or lose some major resources, it'd be like a whole bunch of fish out of water flopping. And that's kind of scary. And I kind of wonder, is that unique to our country? Is it just unique to the Western countries? Are we getting pitiful? And we look at it, you know, we look at all this technology and all this easiness of buying things and getting things. Is like it doesn't seem to be sustainable. And I wonder if we just didn't have gas anymore, or we just didn't have electricity anymore, or we didn't have water pumped to our house, you know, how would we function? And one of the things I've learned in life, especially in business, I had a business that really relied on one company, and that company just defaulted and just stopped doing what they're doing. and practically wiped us out. So the old saying, having your eggs all in one basket, is not a good way to go. So it's like, if you say, hey, electricity comes to my house, it will always come to my house. It will never stop coming to my house. And so why should I worry about it? Or gas will always be around. Or the water supply will always be around. And those are the kind of things that worry me, because through life I've learned, whether it's diversifying in your investing or diversifying in your skills, having a business that doesn't rely on just one thing, usually you'll get burned eventually. You could be high on a hog for a long period of time, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the world switches on you. And so I kind of ask people to ask yourself certain resources you have: heating, cooling, water, electricity, food, cooking, how to even heat water, things like that. Ask yourself those questions every day. What if I didn't have it anymore? Could I survive? And if not, can you change that? And it's kind of what we do with prepping. We prep for being prepared, but I really don't think a lot of people comprehend of just if something was to happen. And if you look at other countries, things happen. We've just been very, very lucky. And so will you be that fish out of water flopping? Or are you going to be one of those like, okay, I know what to do. I know how to heat water. I know how to filter water. I know how to bring in a secondary system for electricity. I know how to treat my water supply. If I can't travel, can I sustain what I'm doing in the region that I live in? How well have you worked with your community? Does your neighbor grow certain foods and you grow other foods? Or does your neighbor have animals or pets that, hey pal, that they raise that you don't? Maybe you could trade off one another? Just, all I want to say is open your mind a little bit and then say, am I depending on everything so much that if I lost one of it, I'd really be in trouble? And I know, I don't think a lot of people think like that. Our new generation, they just think computers and cell phones and games and things will always be around. What if we lost our internet? That would be insane, wouldn't it? We may have electricity, but no internet. A lot of inconveniences. We probably couldn't get money out of our bank machines. A lot of things that we pay online. Companies that we used to order from. Probably the best thing in the world is some of the social media would crash. Yay. But I'm shooting myself in the foot. These videos I do are based on social media. So, but I also remember life before all this. It was pretty good. So anyway, it's just kind of food for thought, just making you think. It's like, ask yourself, what if certain things I have, certain resources got lost or stopped? How would I function? And what could I do to substitute that? And I just think that's a good way to think, because nothing stays the same and things always change. If you don't think it does, I can guarantee you through life, conditions change, people change, climate changes, the world changes. The way we did things 20 years ago is totally different than today. We've had to keep up, which also we got to keep down. Like some of the things we don't do as much anymore, like canning and preparing food and making things from scratch. raising food, growing food. We need to make sure we keep those skills, because we may have to fall back on them, because all this other stuff is like putting your eggs in one basket. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. Give us all something to think about. And then tomorrow is another day. And the dogs right now, their whole life is about these 2 bones I gave them. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. And have a great day. Be safe. Think about the things I talked about. What if you had to lose a resource? How would you make up for it? So anyway, guys, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by Ranger Rob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.